Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a Coca-Cola gummy test. I made up this random recipe. It doesn't quite work as I wanted to, so if you want to make this recipe, I'm going to tell you the right way to doing it. You need a glass, anything mold that you want to, not mold, but any mold that you want to use to put your gummy inside. A cup, 1 cup. Sorry, I'm just doing the correct one because I showed the wrong recipe. You'll be needing a spoon, something to stir with. You'll be needing 4 packets of gelatin, and I only used 2. That's why I made a mistake. So you'll be needing 4 instead. You'll also be needing some Coke or some juice, any like flavoring that you want. You can also use a packet of Jell-O and substitute 4 packs of Knox. You could just put 2 and put a packet of Jell-O and 1/2 cup of water and a 1/4 cup of corn syrup. You'll be needing a pot and a stove, corn syrup and water. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. You'll be needing to grease your mold. If it's not silicone, then you'll be needing to grease it. If it's silicone, you can just skip this step. But I'm just greasing it. But yeah, you can use some olive oil or some margarine. I'm using butter, but don't put a big coat on it because then it'll just taste like the thing that you grease. Oh, and you can use cooking spray too. So I just putting the lid back on the butter. If you're wondering what those black spots are, they're crumbs from toast. So right now I'm just putting my cup aside and I'm going to put it on my island because it was about to fall. Yeah. Anyways, it's dollar store cups around. So you'll be needing to put 1 cup of whatever juice you want. I'm using Coke today, but I put a 1/2 cup. That was my mistake. I'm trying to make this recipe work. So sorry if I'm showing like the wrong recipe. It didn't work. So yeah. So you'll be needing a cup of whatever you're using, like juice. If you want to just make water gummies, that's just, wait, would that even work? I don't know. And then I'm just putting the cap back on so it doesn't fall. Then you'll be, sorry, I went to get some corn syrup, so I forgot in the cupboard. So I'm just pouring the Coke inside. Don't turn on the heat just yet. I'm sorry. I'll tell you when to turn on the heat because then your stuff's gonna burn. You'll be needing a little bit of corn syrup, maybe like a tablespoon, teaspoon. I put about 1/2 teaspoon. I should have put a tablespoon worth of it to make it the gummy smoother and have a, I don't know, it just makes, when you don't use corn syrup, it just has this weird feeling to it. Yeah. And then I'm just put my thing in there. I put some water, a little bit of water. I put 1/4 cup of water. You don't need to use that much water, maybe a 1/4 cup and a tablespoon of corn syrup, so then you won't water down the taste of the juice or the Coke or whatever you're using. Then I just pour it in, and then, sorry, I got stickiness all over my fingers. You'll be needing to putting your packs of gelatin in. And you just stir it. Sorry, I had to go put all the stuff away that was on the oven because I didn't want to make a mess. OCD, they're kicking in. LOL. Just had to. So, you're just going to be doing that. So I'm just pouring it in those wrappers. You know, whoever has OCD, please comment down below how hard it is to have something in front of you. So yeah. Oh, and please like this video if you love Coke or like Coke. Oh, and like this video if you love pop, like Coke, or love this video if you love gummy bears or any kind of gummies. So you put the stove to medium low, and you put it for 10 minutes timer, and you stir it every minute so the mixture doesn't burn. And you don't want it to boil. So don't put it longer than 10 minutes because then it might boil, and so that's what's going to turn it into a syrup. Like, I don't know, there was a lot of foam at first. if you use pop, but after a while, I forgot to do this, but you can scrape off the foam of the top. Or I think you can use a sifter, not sifter, I forget what they're called, but those little holes, and then your pop goes through, and I don't think the foam goes through, but like teeny tiny holes. I don't know. So you just mix it. I'm just showing you how much time there's left. So you mix it every minute. I mixed it every 2 minutes, and then 1 minute every second. For some reason, I just got so bored, because when I was making a video, I got bored, but when you're like making it and you're so excited, it's not that boring. So please stay close to your pot while you're gonna do that, because you do not want it to burn, and because then your pot will get stuck with gooey stuff and it's gonna take so long to take out. I just promise you. Please wait, I have no idea. I promise you, please. Okay, I recommend you please stay close to the oven. So I turned off the stove, not the oven. So I turned off the stove, and just it's 10:28. Yeah. I'll just put that on a plate, and then I was just trying to take the foam out, but it didn't really work. So I recommend taking off the foam. So I tried, but you should take off the foam. So I'm just putting it in my mold. So just be very careful, because it's very, very, very hot. So I'm just pouring it inside the mold, and you can pour it inside different kinds of mold. You can use anything you want. And today I just choose Coca-Cola, because I was trying to make a giant thing. Because I didn't have one of those mini bottles. I had that big fat bottle, and I didn't have enough stuff for it. So yeah, I didn't have enough gelatin for it. So this was my mistake. So I hope you learn from my mistake and make it better, so it tastes way better if you make some of this. So I'm just going to put it in my fridge. It's very hot. So I put it in with oven mitts. I just want to show you that I put it in. Now my dog's right there. He's so cute. Jackie is there. His name is not Jackie. I just call him Jackie Pecky, but his name's Jack. So after like, I don't know, an hour or two, I went to check in the fridge, and wow, it's magically, in like 1 second, it magically turned to editing. I'm just like, so you just slowly pull it with your finger up the side. Don't want to break anything. Yeah, and I ended up breaking my my gummy bear, and well, not bear, but you know what I mean. Yeah, it is, you know, look at all those like pieces that broke off. You can see little cracks in them and that. So it didn't quite work. I tried to take it out with a knife, but I cut it up a little bit by accident. Oh my god, didn't that just look cool? Woo! It looks really cool, but the top of it there's still foam, so that's what. So I was just pulling it apart, and that's pretty much it. I was just showing you everything you can, everything. I was just like, oh, look at that giant piece of Coca-Cola gummy. And I'm also very sorry, guys, that I haven't made a video in 2 weeks. I'm so sorry. I was sick, and I was very, very, very busy. I'm just like, bye. But I'm coming back. If I wave my hand, I'm sorry. And then if I come back, I'm sorry. So I'm putting it inside a glass. You're probably like, why are you putting gummies inside a glass? It's because you'll see. You'll just see. I'm putting some Coke in it. And you'll see what I do after. So just put it in. Yeah, I just wanted to get. I'm gonna taste test it. Tastes like Coke. Sippy, sippy. That was such a fail. If Graveyard Girl does that, she's so awesome. You should go check out her channel. So I got a mug, I got a straw, I got some pop like I had earlier inside the cup. I got some vanilla ice cream, I got a scoop, and guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a Coca-Cola float. I'm like, So I'm just opening the lid. That was such a terrible accent. I'm just opening the lid and I'm dropping the ice cream in, and I'm almost done. I just need 2-3 more scoops for the amount of Coca-Cola I have. Comment down below if that was a good accent or a bad accent. That was probably a bad accent. Don't know how to do it. All you see is my straw in the background. Sorry if this video is a little too long for you. Just skip some parts if you want. But this part at the end is a little bit funny. So I'm just putting the ice cream. Don't want to leave it up for too long because then I'm just touching the gummy. Then it will melt. Oh, that ice cream goodness. Look at all that foam. It's so delicious. Oh, sorry. I just burped and there was... You know when you burp and then you get like this pop feeling of... Like if you drink pop, then the pop comes out of your nose. I don't know. That's just... It happens to me. It's probably kind of weird, but... I just tasted it. Tastes good. Very good. Because it's Coke. I don't drink Coke that often, so don't worry. If you drink too much Coke, I'm not trying to scare you guys, but if you drink too much pop, it's very not good for you. So I'm just showing you the gummies. I'm just like... The gummies like wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Hey, that makes sense. Wiggle, wiggle. Okay, this is just getting too weird. I'm getting too hyper. Let me just finish this video. So, I'm showing you some Coca-Cola, my gummies, and they don't taste that good. So, I recommend what I said to make it better. So, I'm just like, oh, Coca-Cola, yeah. I'm just like, la la la. Bye. Please subscribe, like for more, and I want to get to 10 subscribers. Please subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.